Okay, so what rank are you sitting about at the moment?
Mid C3, so
Alright,
like Div 2, Div 3-ish.
so we're kind of pushing towards that GC. Um, Play style, is there anything that you particularly like to play, like anything that you want to kind of try and develop, or you like doing slightly more mechanical things, or you just want to be that more all-round kind of player? What do you want to focus on? What do you want to be?
Kind of like kind of more aggressive almost, because I do see myself hesitating a lot. I do, um, but
Like,
that's just me not knowing
yeah, yeah.
when to go wrong.
Alright, so yeah, so we want to be more of that first man kind of role, pushing on and being sort of the aggressor a little bit. A lot of stuff will come from that as well. So I'll get into it and then I'll kind of break some stuff down. Any questions at any point, just don't be afraid to stop me and ask and go over anything. Um, if you disagree with anything, just let me know and we'll see if we can explain why and we'll cover it. I don't mind going over little stuff. You know, I'd rather you ask questions and say something rather than go away thinking, he's talking a lot of rubbish.
Yeah.
If you have a query about anything, don't be afraid to speak up, okay? Alright, awesome. So let's have a look. Solid kickoff. Nice flip out to grab the boost. Alright, so first thing I notice on this. This turn up. See what you're trying to do, we're trying to play it up. I'm not sure if you realise how much time we had on this.
I don't think I did realize. I think it was much closer. Oh, in my head, but
Yeah, because we kind of come across. So at this point here, we can kind of see we've got a lot of time. We can see one's out of the play
mhm.
and one's flipping back, isn't he?
Yeah,
Do you use your right stick much to look around when you're in game? Or is it
I'm trying
all...
to use it more often, but it's like a conscious effort to use it.
Yeah,
I should be doing it like
it's
religiously.
a little bit tricky to get into. You'll see a lot of pros doing a lot more. They'll just flick it to one side, just have a quick look. All they're doing, and I mean, like it's like a split second. I do it a lot, but it's something I've always done. I don't know why. No one ever told me to do it. I just do it. But if you can flick your right stick across and just see that orange bar, you know, right, he's over there instantly. So rather than trying to take this tight turn and becoming almost like awkward,
Yeah,
we can just use that little bit of time to loop around a bit more and then even go back up this wall if we want to do that.
gotcha.
So yeah, he kind of is able to get here now. Nice flick though. Um,
You missing the ball. Yep.
so the only problem with flicks in twos. So there's kind of a certain. Oh wow, I pressed something there. I love that. So in twos, there's kind of like times that we use certain mechanics. Obviously, if we go for a flick, it's one thing we need to be careful of. If there's only one person back, best time to go for a flick. There's nobody there if you get that over him to follow up on it, is there? This
Yes.
this guy, you beat this guy out really well, and he's too far away to follow up from this. So really good flick. It's nice to gain that. When he comes across, he kind of shadows you this way, doesn't he? He tries to get you to almost go into this corner.
Yeah.
So what we've got to remember, we know this guy's out of the play. We've just seen him, we've just beat him. We know where he is. We know he's going to be out for a little bit, isn't he?
Yeah.
You've got a ball here, albeit a bit awkward. Is going to come sort of landing in front of you. Would you say that we've got an advantage or disadvantage in this play?
Uh, kind of advantage because you will be shadowing me. so we've got a little bit of time. Not much, but a little
Yes,
bit.
so we've got a really good advantage. One of the biggest advantages is this guy pushes past his line. If you watch what he does, he pushes past too far here. This is fine if there's only you there. But we have a teammate that can turn up. We've got a numbers advantage now. It's in essence a 2v1 in your favour. If we go too slow, this guy's going to get back, isn't he?
Yes.
As soon as you see this Demo Benny pushing, getting closer, I would like to see him try and hit this backboard into middle with this.
Yeah, that's essentially the free goal.
Yeah, because you're kind of taking him out the play, using his. So he kind of turns here, but we think your teammate will turn for this. If you hit this hard off this backboard, he will turn for this. He's positioned relatively well, but in a shadow position, but he's only covering you. He's forgotten about a teammate. Unfortunate miss. Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing.
The ball.
Good demo from them. I like this turn to stay relevant. Great 50 as well. Love the fact you've grabbed that boost as well. A lot of great decisions you've made there, to be honest. It's just unfortunately teammate got demoed. He gets back up.
Yeah.
Straight back out. There's a pad lane. Okay, pad lanes every single time we're coming back. 3 main pad lanes.
Even if I do have like 100 boost,
Yep.
should I still be doing paddling?
Hey, yeah. Every single time. Because you can use a little bit of boost. You can use 30 boost to get yourself supersonic that little bit quicker. Flip. I mean, I keep hitting my mouse off my keyboard. I'm moving my keyboard a little bit. So we can use this lane as a preliminary lane. Because what that guy should be doing is he should be trying to come in this danger zone here. So at some point we know that he's going to cut across this way, isn't he?
Yeah.
So we can look at possibly getting a demo on this guy. That's we're going to help our teammate out. So this is a 1v1 that's about to happen. We don't know what's going to happen yet, but this Demo Benny isn't the direct danger. If a goal happens, it's probably not going to be from him. It's going to be from this guy. So yeah, start to flip back. If it's quite fast back like it is at the moment, start your speed flip, but still be grabbing your pads and boosting until you hit supersonic, and then you can get supersonic really quick. You can get on your way back really quick, and still be having your boost, and then slightly angle your way in. That's not a great angle, but obviously curve your approach. If you need to react quick, that's when we curve our approach to the front post. But kind of the rotation, we're coming back. So what we kind of do is we flip, and then we're kind of slowly coasting back.
Yeah, it's just not great.
It's fine because we've got 100 boost. We're just not supersonic. It's not the most efficient, is the best way of putting it. You're at a rank now where I'm going to try and give you as much information as possible. All these little things will add up. You know, it's going to make you... Guarantee if you watch GC3 gameplay, you'll see them doing that every single time. You'll see them back instantly as fast as possible. This kind of... Okay. So you see we're not quite...
I do notice that I do creep in front of back post. I do notice all that. It's not really great.
Your rotation back was pretty fine up until this point. So what information have we got when we were driving down about where our opponents are?
That one's waiting for a pass middle and one's got a try pass.
So we know that there's another one close by, don't we?
Yeah.
Is our teammate hitting this ball?
No.
So here's when I'm going to cover my traffic light system. We're not sure yet, are we? Can't quite tell. It's not 100%. So this would be an amber light because it's a question mark. We don't know for 100% yet whether this is going to hit bar, whether it's going to be cleared by our teammate, or whether it's going to, like you say, drop middle or whatever. We don't know for 100% yet. So we haven't got a green light, so we can't go, but we haven't got a red light saying that we can't go. So we're still kind of in this 50-50. We need to be in a neutral position. So by you taking this position, when you go to the back here, it's a slightly more defensive position because we let this ball bounce here.
Right.
So and let me play this forward slowly. So now we can see what the outcome is, can't we?
Yeah. I mean, got a shot.
Our teammate's definitely not going for this. So that's our green light to go, isn't it? This position where you come in was really good. This is amber light. We want to kind of almost hold this here before we make our decision because we can cover both options. We can play this if we can't go, but if we can go, we can jump for this, can't we?
Yeah, but I just cut off all my options by
So we
as
only
far away as possible.
Yeah, we only covered the loss or the bad side of this outcome. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
In this
I
scenario,
went too far back.
we need to realize that anywhere from here, probably better to see like this pad line where what people call the bananas are. This kind of D in our half and in front of our net here is our danger zone. We can't be letting any ball go for free here. It's going to get scored. Especially at this rank, especially at high champ GC, GC2. Most of the time this is going to get put back on target with speed.
Yeah, like 9 times out of 10. That does happen.
You make it a little bit funny again there, but we should be fine. Oh, is it my audio? Give me 1 second. Yeah, it was my headphones messing up. Yeah, and that.
To be fair, I just could have went too far and just kind of stood there, to be fair.
Yeah, we come too wide. That's all it was. We wanted to stay a little bit closer, a little bit more relevant. This wasn't a great shot from this guy. Yes, it was on target, but that's definitely savable. Even if you were kind of halfway in between where you were and where you needed to be, you could have still got to that. But yeah, I'd be a little bit more aggressive in this situation. Lovely follow-up. So this again, like I said to a couple of other guys, this is our amber light. So we're waiting. Oh, that wrong colour. Love that. So this is kind of what we're doing on our follow-up, aren't we? Because this is in essence 50-50 in midfield. We don't know what the outcome is yet, do we?
No.
Same type of thing. Anything that comes behind is a loss. Anything here is neutral. Anything on their side, obviously a win, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're following up this player. We need to try and cover as many of them options as possible, don't we?
Yeah.
So this is what you're doing here is perfect. You wait for the outcome of the kickoff, then you can turn to follow this ball up, can't we? Try and secure this boost. maybe make a play off the wall. Perfect. He's cheating up as well. So it's the only thing we need to worry about. So it's caught forward slightly. He does get the hit.
I've just full committed, so
yeah. So we've assumed we've got our green light, haven't we? I don't know if we've seen this guy, but we've assumed.
I think I just tried to beat him.
Yeah.
Which wasn't actually possible because it was closer.
Unfortunate, but still, I would drive challenge this. If he beats, he beats. Where's he going to take it?
Up corner.
In this back corner, isn't he?
Yeah.
We can turn around and try and contain him in this corner, can't we? Kind of shadow him in essence. Grab a couple of pads or two on the way back. And we can kind of play that corner, trying to hold them in there. The worst thing you can do in this situation is to flip into the ball.
Which I did. You can see from it.
Yeah, especially on kickoffs, so we need to be very, very careful with kickoffs because we need to buy that second. Our teammate's always going to be slow after a kickoff. Always. No matter whether it's 2s or 3s. Where the hell is he? Oh, it's on the back corner. It's a good 50. So it's kind of the same thing as before. We grab a couple of pads. So this is kind of, see, it comms would help a little bit in the scenario. He'd let you know that he was there. One thing we've got to think about, is he scoring this?
No.
Not in a million years, is he? So
no,
it's not a direct threat on goal, so we don't have to go straight away. We're low boost. I would definitely just make a more curved approach to this. Wait until we see when we don't exactly know what's going to happen yet, do we?
No.
So by us coming towards this ball, this is us going for it. In essence, a green light. We don't know our outcome yet of what's going to happen. It's not a threat, so we don't need to cover it straight away. Best case scenario for this guy, either takes it back to this boost or he takes it up to the wall and starts to make another play.
Right.
It's not a huge threat. It's good for us. We've bought time for our teammate. Perfect. That's what we want. It's not a problem. So yeah, widen off our approach a little bit and just be a little bit more patient with our timing. It's like, I don't know if have you seen much of Flake's stuff?
Not really, no.
So Flake's, he does a lot of stuff in 1s and 2s. He does a lot of good stuff. He always says, only go when the ball's free. When it's free, when we see that signal that the ball's free. If he's got it under control on the nose of his car, he's got so many options. Can we go for it?
Probably not. No.
No, we close the distance, creep up and creep up. If he lets us get too close, we go. If he flicks, we can kind of turn and shadow and pick up possession and try and defend, can't we?
Yeah, just get a better position.
Yeah, so kind of as long as possible, keeping this neutral without committing. Trying to make him show his cards. So you think about poker, you're playing poker, you've got your cards hidden from your opponent. You're playing poker with one of your friends. Are you going to tell him before the game started, I've got this card and this card?
No.
You're not going to show him what you're going to do before you're going to do it, are you?
No, it's just stupid.
Yes, it's the same in Rocket League. We want to try and conceal what we're going to do. We want to wait for them to try and show their cards first, or give us a little hint of what they're going to do with their car language. And then we can play from that. Similar kind of thing with this guy. We know what he's going to do. He's gone across the goal. Our teammate's already there. Little look right would say, our teammate's got this, right? I'll grab a couple of pads. I'll chill for a minute. Let him handle that. So we turn away from the play. We have this kind of negative hit angle, and just before we turned in this way, negative hit angle. Ideally in Rocket League, we always want our nose pointing the play, and this allows us to have a positive hit angle out as well. So we kind of did this approach. Can we go? No, we can't go. Right, we'll come out of the way. And it made us really awkward when all we needed to do, drive back slowly. Look, is our teammate getting it? Yep, he's getting it. It's not a threat and goal. Okay, we'll just chill.
Makes sense. Yeah. I would basically make myself awkward and slow.
It's only because it's almost like, I wouldn't call it panic. I think panic's the wrong word. It's not panicked. It's your intentions are good. You're trying to help out on defense. You're trying to be there to help save. But it's about realizing when it's threatening and when it's not. Very, very difficult thing to judge properly. You see, I'll try and break it down as much as possible, but even higher players struggle. I've seen elites struggle with this. But they'll just go. They'll just, when it's not a threat, it's not even on target.
Sure.
Again, nice cheat. But I want this to be instant. He hits the ball across to there. What do we need?
Boost.
Yeah. If we're a little bit faster and a little bit more alert, and we do our little flip up instantly, speed flip instantly on this, we can possibly turn out, get a demo on him, get this boost. If not, we can see on this play that he's faked it, hasn't he?
Yeah. 100%.
And he's probably going to try and hit this ball to this guy, isn't he? I'm naturally a slightly more defensive player. So there's kind of two options you can do from this player. He's hit it this way. Our teammate's not getting to this. He's going to go. He's going to have a low boost, so he's going to try and bang it to this guy over here. More aggressive player. Cheat up quick. Try and get across and demo this guy, steal a boost. Might work out in your favour, but it's about weighing up risk. What I would do in this scenario, leave this boost for our teammate, and I would instantly flip back, flip out, grab this and come back post, and then judge this scenario. Because he's going to have to hit this ball from here. And once we get to this point, we can see what's happening. What's our question? Has he controlled it? Is he air dribbling it? Okay, I can creep up and then jump in the air if I need to. Has he taken it to the ground? Okay, I can close the distance, try buy time for my teammate. Teammate's out the play, isn't he? So what do we need to do for him?
Buy time.
Buy time. So yeah, we can go instantly, but that only helps us out if we win it. If we lose it, in essence, don't get a demo or don't get the boost, we're probably going to get scored on, aren't we?
Yeah.
So if
That's just like high risk play.
yeah, it's just weighing up the risk. Two options. Everything in Rocket League is like percentages, risks. You might, you could do this and score from it and it works, but it won't work all of the time. So he gets the touch. See how we've kind of took about 6 seconds here. We're kind of, what do we do? What do we do with low boost, aren't we?
Yeah, I should have just got boost.
Yeah, but what's the problem with our hit angle?
Facing away from the play.
Yeah, exactly right.
And then ball side.
Yeah.
So doesn't really help anyone.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward positioning on defense, isn't it? So don't be afraid. He's not scoring from there straight away. We're going to have a little bit of time. If you want to grab this boost, since I've already come this side, grab it and then turn around, see what he's doing. Okay. He's got a really crap air dribble. Green light. Got out there. Good 50. Teammate come ball side, which is fine. Boost was there. Nice touch from him. Nice demo attempt. Get the mid boost. Same kind of thing. We get a good bump here. This touch. Is the opposite team going to score from this straight away?
No.
We're low boost. We're right next to a middle boost. This isn't a direct threat. It's... If he was up the wall already, coming this way, he could probably quite easily shoot this, couldn't he?
Yeah.
But we know information we've got. We've just bumped this guy here, haven't we? Back to here. This guy's just hit this ball here. We know where both they are. We know both of them are close. This is valuable, isn't it?
Very valuable, yeah.
Guaranteeing out, this guy's probably going to flip out for this boost. He's going to try and get this one. He can go ahead of the ball, that's fine. What's he going to do? Turn around and play from the corner. By that time, we can have this boost. Making sure that this guy, if he wants to go for it, can't get this one. He has to go all the way back, doesn't he?
It just gives us time and space.
And it gives who else time as well.
Because there's no boost.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So-
I get the back boost.
Instead, we kind of stack up. We kind of give this ground up for free. And now they're both there with boost. Good defense though. Good time to go. He just didn't go for some reason. He should have, but he's trying to play it slow. But yeah, a little bit more aggressive in that scenario. It's not a direct threat. You've got a second or two to kind of slow them down in the longer run. Grabbing that mid boost would have been quite huge there. Alright.
I don't want my time with you.
Exactly right here. What I would try and do is try and race him to this boost. Once he gets this boost, what do we do? He's beat us to the boost. We can't demo him. Outplays up, isn't it?
Yeah, we just rotate out.
So you got two options. Two directions to turn. He's beating us. We can, you know, we're kind of here. We can turn this way, can't we? And come this way.
Yeah.
Where's our teammate probably going to be?
Middle. Or behind me.
Maybe down here
Correct.
somewhere. Is either, if we've just come across diagonally here, so we know he's probably going to be somewhere in this area down here. He might have pushed to middle once you've gone the corner. But even still, this guy's taking possession on his backboard. He's not an SSL, is he?
No.
Best case scenario, he gets to half field, 3/4 of the pitch. I'd turn the other way. I'd try and
Bump.
take him out. If we need to rotate back quick, we've got that option here. If we get the bump, we go take this boost. This is like off-ball mechanics and off-ball strategies. He's taking time on the backboard. We can see he's going to be a few seconds before he even starts anything up, so we want to take advantage of that few seconds, try and give ourselves more of an advantage, try and help our teammate out a little bit more in the next play.
The demo would have been smart. Or bump.
Yeah, I'm the second guy. You could take one of their layers out of the player. Like Rocket League's a game of numbers. If they've got one person back, you make this a 2v1. He's going to get a touch to midfield. Teammate's going to gain possession. Like I said, this guy is not an SSL. He's probably only going to get to half field. The second guy then follows up, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And what's the problem with us?
Run their half with no boost.
So can you see how you going for this play and trying to grab their boost would have created you more attacking pressure? Now this
Yeah, I
guy's back and he's got this boost, hasn't he?
Yeah, but if I just went for their boost and went for bump, they wouldn't have actually had it.
Yeah, this is it. I want you to start thinking all the time about not just the play that's happening now, but what the possible outcome is from afterwards as well. You see a guy taking up his own backboard. It's like he's going to edge up a little bit. Everyone does. Best case scenario, he takes it back down again. He's in front of his own goal. Yeah, GG's, nice one. Do you know what I mean? Let's put some pressure on him. Be awkward to him. Be annoying. Grab their boosts. Demo their second man. Leave him on his own in front of his net. He's just digging himself a bigger grave, and you're just giving him a bigger shovel. Rotate back using the middle lane. Slightly curve our approach. Go front post. Right. What's wrong with our angle?
Like a negative angle. I'm not
Yeah.
facing the plane.
Everything was right. Loads of people do this. Loads of people. You did it absolutely perfect. It's really good because the ball's in the corner and his teammate's over here. If his teammate was more middle, you'd have to stay back post a little bit more to try and cover that pass. You'd have to creep up and go mid. But what you do is perfect for the situation. We come in, close the distance up front. We don't want to let him get past this point, do we?
No.
Continue going here.
Nope.
We need to get this 50. We need to try and stop him. If you get beat over your head or something and it trickles over, your teammate should realise that he can cut in for a demo there. Or cut in and take pressure. Yeah. So kind of a similar kind of scenario happens. It's just we get a little bit of a soft touch, which could have went both ways. But luckily our teammate's quick enough that he can follow that. Nice beat. So our teammate's gone. He's taken first man, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Similar scenario. So we're a little bit low on boost. We've got this guy flipping back in. What can you do in this play to give you a better advantage?
Try and trip up the guy that's behind me.
It's a possibility, but you're probably going to get demoed if you try and mess with him. I'd let him do what he's doing. He's just rotating back ball side. Left boost's not there, is it?
No.
So we know that boost's stolen. We don't want to go right out the play for these big boosts. So what else can we do?
Can I rotate middle and grab pads
Exactly.
to be right side?
Yeah, so kind of let him have this distance, let him close this down. And then what we want to do, kind of circle out, grab a couple of pads and just wait around, see what happens on this sort of amber scenario. Let's see what we do. Teammate gets demoed. It's unfortunate. Good closing that just completely made everything I just said irrelevant, but good closing the distance. We're getting pressure. Right. We come back. Teammate gets this touch. What direction are we facing?
Away from the play.
Has
For no reason.
our teammate's got free possession, hasn't he?
Yeah.
We know he's got this touch. What you do is right, but I want you to be faster about it. Because a lot of people do what you do, and it's not bad. It's the right intention, it's the right play, but we're a little bit too slow on it. We're like, let's do a line from where he is. So the ball's here. It's not. The ball's like here. And we're slightly behind the player, aren't we? We're just behind this sort of pad line here. If you see him take this ball free up there, I'd want you to be a little bit further. See all this free space?
This would probably be a free goal if I was just there.
A little bit more aggressive, but not too aggressive. We can't go like here, because if he gets beat, we're screwed, aren't we? So again,
there's just no recovery.
in line with the ball, just past. See how the distance you are behind the ball? I'd want to see you about that distance in front of the ball. But main reason being, he's going to be able to see you. If this is, if you're with a friend, this might be fine. Because you can say, get that middle, hit it mid. But with solo queue, you want to just pop your head a little bit forward of the player, letting him know that that's what you're going to go for. And even if he doesn't, even if he shoots for this, you can try to take advantage of it, can't you?
Yeah.
Also, if he air dribbles it instead of hitting it, what can we do?
Just try to go for bump.
Yeah, exactly right. Try to take this guy out of the equation, give him an open net. Because we've already got this huge advantage of him taking it up there uncontested, be a little bit more aggressive. If he jumps and gets 50'd at this point, we can always turn around. But if he plays this ball down, we can't just jump forward, can we? It's gonna be very difficult for us to get it. So just a slight bit more aggression when you've got an advantage like this.
Nice.
It's a backboard because he misses his touch. Again, show you exactly what we did on this scenario. So we had an amber light here, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we want to be in what type of position?
Neutral position.
Neutral position. So what's the loss in this situation? It was this guy hitting this way, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The win is our teammate scoring in net. Or obviously what happened. But we've already committed to one direction slightly, haven't we? We've preemptively turned slightly. You see how we've kind of slightly committed to this loss?
Yeah. Just gonna expect him to hit it.
Yeah, we're kind of preemptively turning. If he hits it away, he's not going to be able to follow it up. We've got a little second here just to keep our neutral position and then make our mind up, because our distance from the player is really good. It's one thing I've always noticed with you, like say with the players we've seen so far, your distance is pretty spot on from the player. You're really good at judging that. This tiny little turn causes you to then have to wiggle and come back and then be awkward on this bounce, and we can't really get a powerful shot on, can we?
No.
If you're in a neutral position and wait to see this exact time in the play here, you can see that this is free. You can see exactly where the ball's going to land. We can just boost forward and absolutely bang this at any point in the net we want to. But this is that little turn. We break, we slow down, we then jump early, and then lose all momentum, and we're a little bit awkward on a shot that was relatively simple. It was all because of all because of this little turn.
If I didn't make that turn, then it would just be 10 times easier.
Yeah, it'd be like something to look for in GC. If you get a free shot like this, what's the problem with this guy's positioning?
He's pretty much mid on that. So if I put it behind him, it's just gonna be hard.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, if you can get your shots accurately anywhere in this top corner here, guaranteed goal. Even this bottom corner, guaranteed goal. He's pretty much guaranteeing that you're going to hit this somewhere here, isn't he? That's all he can cover. Maybe top corner, possibly, if he's good. But yeah, he's in no man's land. He's got to make two decisions and make two decisions early. If he waits back post and plays safe, or he instantly goes for this because it's now danger zone, in his danger zone. He has to make a decision early. He's either going or he's not going. He's kind of went halfway in between, hasn't he? He hasn't.
Yeah.
He hasn't went. He hasn't stayed. He's kind of like, I don't know. He gets a weird, awkward touch out, but yeah, good scoring opportunity. Just got a little bit complicated there. I like the fact that he stayed close to this. Get soft touch back. Nice touch. That's fine. That's fine as well. So now our teammate's getting this. He's out of the player. It's fine that you went. That's absolutely... Yeah. I would have all day expected my teammate to hit this. I would have left this for him.
I guess I didn't see him, but then if I flicked the camera, then I would have known.
So it's kind of... You're up here, right? Okay, you've probably got some angle like this. Let's say it's like this. He's not up that half of the pitch anymore. We can see that, can't we?
Yeah.
So we've just seen him go for a ball up the top, and now he's not there. So we know that he's gone back, hasn't he?
Yeah.
We don't need to know which direction. All we need to know that he's behind us, probably facing forward. We come across, so we can see at this point. So what you do is fine. We're kind of looking at the player. We're on our amber light. Okay, this guy's left the ball. It's free possession. He's gone past it. Who's got the better hit angle?
Teammate.
100%. This guy's...
'Cause I'm not.
This XXMA guy is overcommitting. It's a huge overcommit from him. The ball's coming towards your teammate with momentum this way. He can jump for this and create an air dribble straight over his head, and he's going to be up shit creek without a paddle. This guy's just sold it. He's just give the ball away for nothing. By you going here, what's your positive hit angle? Still positive, but it's over here, isn't it?
Yeah, by me doing that, it gives time for them to buy time for teammates.
Teammate could even shoot this straight on net and it's a goal. I would 100% always let your teammate go for this. Much better hit for him. He expects to be going for it. Kind of like backs off and gets a little bit confused, a little bit awkward. Nice position in here. They're both in the corner. Similar type of thing. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is still fine. But we've committed to a play that we don't know the outcome of yet. It's not 100% a scoring opportunity. The reason it's not good is, but it's one of them scenarios, high risk, high reward. If you beat him, you score this. But your teammate's low boost, he's out of the play.
Then the problem is that I have to beat him.
You don't.
Otherwise, it's just bad.
You don't have to beat him. We've got boost. Ball's going across to the left. His direction's going across to the left. Which way's the ball going to go?
Left.
Yeah. Keep going left. So we don't necessarily need to go. He's going to expect us to go. So he's on the backboard. He's probably going to hit this ball down here, isn't he?
Yeah.
You can see you commit to this here. It's like reading your opponents. I can see that he's already going to go for this. If he's a half decent player, he's probably going to get to it. So we'll still stay in this neutral position without fully committing. If he hits it, we can turn towards this mid boost and try and pick up this possession from him. And try and like almost create a shadow play. Buy our teammate time to get back a little bit behind us so we've got an extra layer. By us committing to this player, it's kind of putting all our eggs in one basket. It's on a bit of an all-in play. You have to score this, otherwise it's going to be very tricky in the next minute or so. But even if he misses this ball from this position, you can still turn a score, can't you?
Yeah.
So I mean, just a little bit. It's not hesitation. Hesitation is kind of waiting for a ball that is free, and we know it's free, and then not going for it. This is preemptively making a decision before we know what's happening. And this is so many people do this. So many people do it. We all want to
I think
score.
as well that it influenced me going for this because we're like 2-0 down. And I feel like we have to get a goal. But
I think I would have
that doesn't
done
matter.
in some scenarios, but considering he was on the backboard, if he was on the floor, I would have went for that. But considering he was on the backboard, the only hit he's got is out to the side.
Yeah.
Like, you've got to play the long game. Especially at a high level where they will save every soft shot on target. It needs to be a good goal. You need to outplay them. You need to keep pressure on for a long period of time. We come back this way, grab the boost, and get the demo. Great play. This guy's close behind us. What do we want to do in this scenario? What can we do? We're facing backwards. We've got a negative hit angle.
Play it off to teammate.
Nice little soft touch to teammate.
I don't.
I can see why I've done it. You kind of went,
forward.
you kind of went a little bit past the ball with the demo. It's a bit unfortunate that. We just try to flick it over. Just unfortunate. We can see this guy's just went for the ball. We can flick our camera, see what's happened, can't we? Teammates just got this ball for free. What are we going to do with our positioning?
Rotate like behind him. Although I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, so you kind of coming behind him in this scenario, but in this scenario, we've got an advantage, haven't we?
Yeah, I should be turning upfield.
It's a 2v1. We need to apply pressure, be aggressive in this scenario. Same thing. You can turn, you're ahead of your teammate here. If you handbrake and just beeline for this guy here, it's a free goal. He's threw himself away again. He's threw possession away and left himself with 0 boost in the other half. Worst case scenario. We kind of play a bit too defensive. So now we've given up our advantage. This teammate's going to get back. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I should have just turned upfield.
Yeah, play a bit more aggressive. When we have an advantage in free possession like that, play aggressive. I mean, you don't even need to necessarily go for the demo. When teammates got absolute free possession like this, remember what we said last time? We can make a neutral turn and stay here, slightly ahead of him. So he's here at this point, we're here, just so he knows without coming, I'm here for a pass if you need me. At this point, you're both going to be going forward, like this. If you're both going forward, what do you think this guy's going to do?
Either stay back and buy time or just push.
He's going to crap himself, isn't he? He's going to think, oh, no, I'm in a 2v1 here and they're like coming right now. He's halfway through a flip.
Even if teammate doesn't pass to me in that position, then I can just like try to go for bum.
So if you were here, see how their player's positioned.
Yeah, it's just a no one's land.
He's only positioned for his back post for his angle, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's in a good position if he's in a 1v1. But if you were here pushing up this way, it's open for you. He can maybe turn, but I guarantee you now you can get that in that left-hand side of that goal 9 times out of 10. Or you can demo.
Yeah.
Just when you've got an advantage of free possession like this, make the most of it. Yeah, so we're a little bit too far out of the play, and then we went for boost, which turns out instead of getting like a controlled touch off Wales through possession away, we kind of get a touch back to our corner. It's not bad, it's just very defensive.
I got to do something to break out of the defensive stuff.
It took me a long time. I was very, very defensive, very slow, very hesitant. It's this little wiggle. See this little turn.
Yeah, I just throw away my position for nothing. Or like my position for nothing.
So we've made an assumption that he's hitting this beforehand.
Yeah.
It's if you're with a player that you know and you know that he's gonna hit that 9 times out of 10, do this. But the fact, I don't know if this guy is a solo queue.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, so we can never trust a solo queue teammate. Never take anything, especially in ranked, especially when solo queuing for 100%. Keep this position. You're in the perfect position. Keep the neutral position. Right, now we can see the outcome at this point, can't we?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a matter of about 1/10 of a second, but it'll change your whole life in Rocket League decision making wise. Because instead of being now overcommitted slightly and awkward to save anything at this side of the net, see how we've almost left. Let's look at it from this guy's point of view. You're going to be shooting that. Yeah, practically left an open net. But it's just one little turn in your, like, from your POV, it's one little turn to a hit that he should have got. But we're making an assumption that he's already hit it before he has. Do well to get back. It's a good save, to be fair. See, when you are speedy, when you make your mind up and you know you need to do something, you are doing it. I think it's knowing when you need. It's like you do.
I think that's what like annoys me the most.
Yeah.
Like it's just dumb stuff all the time.
This bit, it's the biggest thing for you is just waiting that split second to see the outcome for 100%. Because like we said before, the solo queue teammates are different. They are built different. I've seen some weird stuff. It's fine. I like this. Teammate goes out of the play. Doesn't go off the wall. He starts air dribbling. One person always needs to go first.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario on this, you both sit on the line and just both try and save it. One person needs to force him. One person needs to try and make him into getting a touch that he doesn't necessarily want to get.
I think I was thinking about forcing, but it took too long for me to make up the decision of when to actually jump.
Yeah, because we didn't 100% know whether this guy was going to jump or go. Yeah, almost like tiny little bit of hesitancy, but we'd still covered the low, hadn't we?
Yeah.
Our teammates on backboard, so we always want to cover the low. With teammates on backboard like this, he always wants to cover the high. Worked out really well because you went before him. So teammate gets a good hit up. Do we have time?
Yeah.
What can we do? What do we need to
Probably.
do? Do we need to go for this corner?
No.
Not really. So what
We
else?
have so many pads.
What else can we do? Yeah.
We could take the right side pads.
Use one of the
Or if
pad
we want to go
lanes.
to the play, we can try get middle. But then he's already occupying middle.
You just said it then, so I was just about to say this next. So what did you just say then?
So I could either take the right side pads to play for like a pass, or try get the middle pads. But then he is already occupying it. So it wouldn't be very smart. Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to be low boost as well. 1 pad, 2 pad. He'll probably get this one, so we won't count this one. We can try and... We've got a little bit more boost in them, so we can try and bump him. If we can't, we can then get this pad. Then we're kind of here, and this is kind of when we switch to amber. So we're like, he's out because we know he's already hit this ball down this corner, so now we need to say, right, is the orange guy getting it, making a play with boost from this corner? Yes, he is. Okay, we need a shadow. Or teammates managed to grab this pad and 50 again. Okay, we can go. But no, yeah, just kind of obviously what we kind of do in this scenario instead is we kind of drift up here and we kind of do this wiggle on the way down. We kind of end up there, and we've got no more boost when we drove past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It says 7 pads.
I'd be full. If I just got pads.
What do we just drive past? Similar thing, boost management. When you're always thinking, right, he's hit this ball away from himself. Who's going to deal with that ball? That teammate is already going, isn't he? Look.
Yeah.
We've got time. Use our time off the ball wisely. We need to be grabbing this boost here. Mid boost is a battle, but also habit I want you to get into, because these are neutral boosts, aren't they? We want to try and take these as much as possible because it doesn't give our orange team them. But also, it allows us to have more of a neutral position here. We can see the outcome of this. And if we're rotating with speed, would probably be somewhere here at this point, to be honest. Ideally. Teammate gets a win. What does that mean?
Then with my 100 boost, then I can turn up and help.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. We're more relevant to the play here as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
Teammate gets beat. We can still go back, can't we?
Yeah.
But we've already made our mind up. We've come from here to here, and we've still got no boost, and we're facing this way. We've got a negative hit angle. We've already assumed the loss. And our distance is a little bit too far from the player. And it seems something so simple, just grabbing this middle boost. Ask yourself the question, can I turn? What's happening here? And then making your mind up. We've already made our mind up, haven't we? But while we were over here, we've already made our mind up.
Yeah. I just predict too much that they're just going to get big hit while they're doing this possession.
Ooh, good shot from teammate. That's lovely. So now with this last little section, because it is 2 o'clock now, I'll kind of try and run through it pretty quickly. But we've kind of got you 3 main points to focus on from now, so that's great. But I'm going to say less stuff. I'm going to ask you the questions now. I'm going to want you to tell me when you're making the mistakes. You should be able to notice it now. Missed the boost, that's fine. Unfortunately, we get no boost. Teammate does not want you to have boost, does he?
Doesn't seem like it. Not all.
The fact teammate goes for this one, he's already on 60 and 60, 70 and boosts for it is wild. Get a back boost. Good 50. And a second 50 as well. That's unfortunate. Much better. What happened here? Since I said this, we've completely changed the way we're playing.
I genuinely have no idea.
We steal the mid boost. We come to a neutral position. And we beat him out. Before you would have went back, you would have went a bit further back and kind of sat waiting for this. We beat him out of the player. Please leave this boost to your teammate. It's fine though. So I got the 50 and the bump. Okay, I don't understand it. Your teammate grabs this boost, he then doesn't challenge, he then goes back and tries to grab this boost, realizes he's on 100. Boosts a little bit to steal this boost.
I think I challenged because I was
He's,
expecting him to turn, but he didn't turn.
he should have grabbed
So
this
far.
boost and then turned. Yeah, that's odd.
Yeah, it should be more aggressive.
100%. We should be looking at being about here. Just slightly in front, just so that he knows we are here. We're here for a pass. We're in open space. If we're sat back here, he doesn't know anything, does he?
No.
Especially
By the time I get up, it's plays over.
we're 2-1 down. We want to be right, gambling on this. We want to be up there, trying to pressure.
I should just fly for this now.
I would have went for this. Maybe we're maybe slightly too far away, but see how I've preemptively turned already.
Yeah.
We've still got a second on this. He's getting out. We could easily get this 50 here. If we'd have kind of waited here. Let's skip it back again, see if we can save him. Good approach. Okay, 50. I would have probably gone for the 50. I wouldn't have expected him to miss that. But see how we've got this negative hit angle again.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna hit it, and then I turned.
Yeah,
I turned before he hit it.
we made an assumption, didn't we?
Yeah.
Much better, much more patient. This whole defending sequence here. We rotate back post, realising that he can't get a good scoring angle. Teammate gets a unlucky touch. Then he get bumped. Realise he's got boost and he's going to go for it, so we back up and we just wait. Wait for his touch. Gets to the side. Thanks very much, I'll take that. Got time to get the boost, nice. Nice, good patience, and then we've got a free ball. So you did it really well here. You're like a different person in this last minute of this game. So we wait, don't we? He gets his 50. We haven't committed, we've still got a good angle. And then we go. See how we were kind of, do you see what I mean about this amber light? You kind of wait in a second. You see them go, so we wait a second again. And then we realise it's free.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's gonna wait in like a second more just to.
It's literally,
confirm
it's literally that
what I
split
did.
second. Literally that split second. Nearly ends up in a goal because of that. That little, just waiting a little bit patient there and waiting to see what the outcome was. Nearly brought you back into this game.
But if I did what I'd done at the start of the game, it would probably be 3-1.
Yeah, if you'd have insta went on that, yeah, probably would have been.
Yeah.
But I'll get that typed up. And I'll give you 3 points to work on. But I think you're going to change very quickly. I think it's all the mistakes and awkwardness that are happening with you all come from the same couple of things. I think just fixing that will be a game changer for you.
Yeah, I think the waiting like a second longer is. I think that's gonna help a lot.
100%, 100%. It'll make
Um,
you feel so much more comfortable as well.
yeah,
All right. Do you
it's a
have
new way of thinking of it. So,
any questions about anything before I stop the recording?
uh, no more questions.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's summarized.
Awesome. It's been a pleasure. Like I say, get yourself some games in. I'll probably try and catch up with you in about a week or two, just see where you're at, see what you're feeling like, seeing if we've improved or if there's anything else you want to work on. Just have a quick catch up and have a quick chat.
All right, see.
But yeah, right.
Thanks for the session.
Speak to you soon, buddy.